Hi there. Welcome to LSB Feasters Radio Channel, where what we do here is keep great radio from the past alive. And today we're featuring a legendary radio and television personality, Bob Sirott. Bob actually started on the radio back in the early 70s as a weekender and fill-in guy at WBBM-FM. And then he had the opportunity of a lifetime getting a job at 89 WLS. And he was there from the early 70s right up to 1979. He was great on WLS. Lots of personality. He was quirky. He was great. And then he decided to take his talents to TV. He went to work on WBBM TV for a while, and after about 5 years there, he landed a job at CBS Television and was seen nationwide on the TV show West 57th Street. Then he came back to Chicago, was doing local TV at WMAQ, and did a few other things. But eventually, he came back to his first love, radio, and was working for a while middays at WGN. And then in 2019, Sirott landed the morning show at 720 WGN. And he did a great job on that morning show. Hey, if you like what you hear, feel free to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you'll be notified whenever we post anything new. All right, let's go back with Bob Sirott on 89 WLS.
EOFF. Sign off.
Added strength tablets and new once-a-day sinus spray. The sinus medicines in the bright red box. Take when needed, only as directed.
Look for that bright red box.
Hi, everybody. I'm Don Phillips. From 1963 through 1968, it was my pleasure to operate under the name of Dimple Donnie on the East of Midnight show here on good old Channel 89. It was a thrill to be a part of a great radio station then, and it's a real thrill for me to be a part of this 17th anniversary celebration of WLS's entry into the wonderful world of rock and roll music.
WLS in Chicago.
Bob Sirott continuing with our celebration at 3 o'clock. Remember the Hermits.
Mrs. Brown, you got a lovely dog. WLS in Chicago.
1965 now. An unknown married duo was introduced to the Midwest right here on WLS. WLS with the jingles and music from 1966 coming up next. And I am sure glad that we're over with the first hour, the music of 1961 and 62, 63, 64, because the records were so short. I admire Biondi and those guys. They had to have strong kidneys. I thought I had problems being wrapped in gauze all afternoon Saturday, but 2-minute records, come on.
WLS, giving away the cycle that won the West.
That sure is a strange-looking horse he's riding, ain't it?
That ain't no horse saddle breath. That's a Harley-Davidson motorcycle, a real thoroughbred.
You mean to tell me he gave up his horse for that?
Yep, better than a horse. And with the price of oats these days, it's cheaper to run and a lot faster.
Tell me then, partner, how much he pay for that there round-footed pony?
Why, nothing. He got it just by listening to WLS on the radio. They're giving away a whole corral full of Harley-Davidsons, 125s, 175s, 250, and they're all yours just for the saying.
Saying what?
Saying WLS Music Radio is your favorite radio station if they call you, and you can get them to call just by sending a postcard to Hi-Yo Harley, Post Office Box 11089, Chicago, or stop by a participating Harley-Davidson dealer and fill out an official entry.
That's all there is to win it?
Yep, say WLS is your favorite radio station, and you could be saying,
Hi-Yo Harley, away!
Sing it and win. WLS.
Rats! Another zit! I'm a walking pimple!
BioClear Medicated Cream can help. It's got organic sulfide to help clear blemishes quickly.
Oil, oil, and more oil. I'm one big slick.
BioClear Pore Lotion gets the oil, the dirt, the grime, cleanses it right off.
Where's my face? All I can see are blackheads.
BioClear washing grains do a job on blackheads. Scrub them out, and your pores come clean, like that. And now there's BioClear 100% oil-free medicated makeup that treats your skin as it covers beautifully. Got a problem? there's a whole BioClear medicated collection for skin in distress. Now repeat after me. BioClear medicated problem solvers.
BioClear medicated problem solvers.
Right from Helena Rubinstein, the science of beauty.
Now available at your Helena Rubinstein counter in Walgreens.
Driving down the road and you're leaning on a curb and your car's moving smooth and it shows a lot of nerve. It's a Monza.
The Monza's, a little road magic from Chevrolet. You have a choice. Chevy Monza Coupe or 2+2 hatchback. Get a D-Days Monza deal now at your participating Chicagoland Chevrolet dealer. The Monza's by Chevrolet.
Sylvester the Cat for Marriott's Great America.
Where can you find me? Bugs Bunny and Porky at Marriott's Great America.
Oh, I thought I saw a footy pass.
Come everyone to Marriott's Great America.
I did.
Summer starts early at Marriott's Great America, so kick off the season by coming out for opening weekend, May 7 and 8. Plenty of new rides, new stage shows, new attractions, too, plus all your old favorites. And beginning May 7th, they're open every weekend from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m.
The rides are fun, the shows are fun. Come everyone to Marriott's Great America. Bumper and succotash, Marriott's Great America.
Marriott's Great America is less than a 1 hour's drive north of Chicago. Just take I-94 to the Grand Avenue exit.
Take us along. Bring your radio. Take us along. Bring your radio. Set your dial to 890 WLS. Personality in Chicago. WLS personality. WLS personality in Chicago.
As a reminder, May 7th is United Cerebral Palsy Tri-City Walkathon Day. 59 degrees, they say rain by tomorrow night, which brings us to those California dreams on LS.
There's more music by the minute with personality in it. WLS, the station with personality.
Bob Sirott, retracing our heritage this afternoon. 17 winters and 17 summers with WLS.
Sound of music that you like best is heard all over the great Midwest. Everyone's choice is the musical voice of Chicago. Of Chicago. The station with personality. WLS.
Love is only true in fairy tales.
Blizzard hit Chicago, and so did the Monkees on WLS. More from that year in just a minute. And in about an hour or so, a very special guest in person this afternoon at WLS. I guess you might say he's one of the Kunta Kintes of WLS. That's all coming up. And we'll get back to the present day by the time John Recordings Landecker gets into work. And if you stop by a Chicagoland Burger King for a WLS Dr. Pepper Chart the Stars card game, you could win a $1,400 Zenith Home Entertainment Center from John or Steve King.
College student Stacy Seidman of Pennsylvania told us how she started using Johnson's baby shampoo.
I was in 9th grade, and my uncle owns a drugstore, and he got me a case of Johnson's baby shampoo, so I used it. And I liked it.
What did you like about Johnson's?
Made my hair soft.
Yeah.
Made it smell nice. It's very fresh smell.
How often do you wash that astounding hair?
Thank you. It depends upon how much I swim. If I swim every day, after I get out of the chlorinated water.
That's a lot of washing to have your hair look as good as it does.
Thank you.
Well, do you think Johnson's baby shampoo is gentle shampoo?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I use it every night, and it hasn't done damage to my hair. That must mean it's gentle.
Do you get many compliments on your hair?
Well, guys in general, they love to run their hands through it. They just go nuts, and they want to touch it.
Do you like it when people touch your hair?
I love it. You want to touch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Johnson's baby shampoo is gentle enough to use every day.
From Johnson & Johnson.
We're in the laboratory of Dr. Neat, creator of the giant teenager Frankenzapper.
You know where he's going tonight?
He's going out?
To a rock festival.
Oh.
I nailed on long hair for him in over there. That was a hard job.
He's carrying a guitar case. Is he going to play?
No. Don't you know what's in that guitar case?
What?
Zingers!
Zingers?
Yes!
Those neat-to-eat treats from Dolly Madison.
You got it! He has 624 of them in that case. One for each song of the concert.
He likes zingers, huh?
Oh, he loves zingers. I open up the case and watch this. Chocolate zinger. See the reaction? And vanilla with gold cake. Watch this. Raspberry with coconuts and cream Centos. Well, you don't have to get mad about it, my boy. I'm putting them back. I'm just showing them to my friend.
Doctor, you didn't put all the zingers back. You kept one for yourself. Won't he miss it?
No, he can only count to 623.
WLS. Cocaine light to everything that makes your living nice. Coca-Cola, how about stopping at the hot dog stand? Coca-Cola, walking and talking, dancing to dawn, turning it on and turning it on. Oh yeah, Coca-Cola light, everybody wants a little light. Coca-Cola, take us along, bring your radio, take us along. WLS. Personality in Chicago.
WLS, Bob Sirott, and another one of my predecessors.
Thank you, Bob. This is Dex Card, and now I'm working as the general manager of a radio station in Kenosha, Wisconsin, and I remember back to the years between 1964 and 1968 when I worked at WLS and was host of the Silver Dollar Survey Show, and I certainly want to take this occasion to wish you all a very happy 17th anniversary.
89 WLS
3:30.
Chicago.
WLS temperature is 59. Rain by tomorrow night, but warming up tomorrow to a high of 65.
This is Dex Card keeping you company with the Silver Dollar Survey on WLS, and here's a record that picked up 3 popularity points this week, jumped from number 4 to number 2.
And I heard it through the grapevine. Ooh.
89 WLS.
Now we're up to 1968. Things were changing, except for Bud Miller. He was doing the news, and Cream was doing this song. WLS, 1968. The records were getting longer, and in just a minute we'll play one that was one of the first longer cuts that we played here at WLS. If you're too young to remember listening to this station in the late 60s, you can get history credit for keeping the dial where it is this afternoon. What an education on WLS. With 15 Harley-Davidsons to give away, stop by Illinois Harley-Davidson in Oak Park and fill out an official Hi-Yo Harley entry blanket. Could win you a new Harley-Davidson motorcycle.
Now, this here's a story about my old friend Billy. He is so wrinkled up, they called him Wrinkly Willie. Lived right down the block. He's always in hock. He thought he was dressed up if he wore one sock. So I just had to have a few words with him. I said, Bill, I say this in earnest, more or less. You good old boy, but your jeans is a mess. You need them new Lee jeans they're all talking about. The kind with the Lee set. Get your wrinkles out.
I said Lee set.
Lee jeans.
When you're driving down the road and you're leaning on a curb and your car's moving smooth and it shows a lot of nerve. It's a
A little road magic from Chevrolet. Chevy Monza Coupe or 2+2 hatchback. 2 different looks, 1 simple fact. Monzas are for people who think driving is still America's greatest outdoor sport.
When you're kicking up dust and you're shifting down to third, making real road magic, now it's time to spread the word. It's a Monza.
Available equipment includes 5-liter 2-barrel V8, Chevy F41 sport suspension, 5-speed stick or turbo hydromatic, sports steering wheel, aluminum wheels, and a lot more. Get a D-Days Monza deal now at your participating Chicagoland Chevrolet dealer. The Monzas by Chevrolet.
Making real road magic, now it's time to spread the word. It's a Monza. WLS. 4 men in a tank, 4 fighters in the field. That's brotherhood, goodness knows. An army armor team, we're all work like one, thinking fast and living close. Together we can take the rumbles, together we can take the knocks. But how much longer can we take young Jack Mulligan socks? We know each other's faults and we treat them like our own. We're family, fair and square. We've got that armor pride to give all we have got, a fact of which we're only too aware. So before we take another rumble, we'll say as nicely as we can. Jeff Mulligan, you must change your socks if you want to be an army armor man. Join the people who join the army if you want to become an army armor man.
If you need to know anything more about the guys, grit, and sheer guts of Army Armor, call 800-431-1976 toll-free.
Need a swimming pool? Just dive into the yellow pages.
More music, WLS. Hey Jude, don't make it bad. 89 WLS.
1969, the Cubs made a run at the pennant, and you were either a Beatles fan or a Stones freak, and you got your share of both groups right here on WLS.
Hey everybody, Music Radio WLS, my old alma mater. My name's Ron Riley, and it's nice to be a part of this afternoon. Believe it or not, we're the class of 1963 to almost 1970, and it's good to be with you.
WLS, the same year Diana Ross and the Supremes split. We brought Chicago Hair and the Midwest premiere. We'll continue with some of the music from 1969 and Hair in particular in just a minute here on WLS, where you can win $100 worth fine jewelry from Rogers Jewelers for your mother, not mummy. We're all done with that. That's all week long on the Larry Lujack Morning Show.
You'll be living in better-fitting jeans. Wrangler, no-fault, old cotton jeans.
Hey, no more shrinking up and wrinkling, no more buckling and crinkling.
'Cause you're living in better-fitting jeans.
You're living in better-fitting jeans, yeah. That's what Wrangler no-fault really means, hey.
Old man Cotton is behaving, he's so perfect, it's amazing. You'll love living in better-fitting jeans.
You'll be happy in better-fitting jeans, honey. Wrangler, no-fault, no problem jeans.
No more shrinking up and wrinkling, no more puckering and crinkling.
'Cause you're living in better-fitting jeans. Wrangler no-fault jackets and jeans.
Wrangler No Fault, 100% cotton jackets and jeans with Sanford, because Wrangler thinks Americans should get the fit they pay for.
Get your Wranglers at all Goldblatt stores.
I fly my country sun to sun. I fly the one that's number one.
Over a year ago, when the Airline Passengers Association surveyed its frequent flyers, American Airlines was the #1 choice for domestic travel, with the big reason, service. Just lucky? Listen. Recently, the Opinion Research Corporation surveyed over 500 management executives from America's biggest companies. Different survey, similar questions, identical results. Once again, more people chose American than any other airline. So whether you're flying for business or pleasure, fly the #1 airline, American. #1 twice in a row. That's not being lucky, that's being best.
We're American Airlines, doing what we do best.
American Airlines is #1 to New York with the most nonstops to close-in LaGuardia. 14 nonstops every business day, every hour on the hour from 7 in the morning till 8 at night.
WLS. As long as we know what we're after and why we're here, why reach for anything less than a Heineken beer? Of all imported beers, only one could be #1, and that one is the one and only Heineken.
From the far-off windmill country. From Holland, that famous green bottle of Heineken beer travels thousands of miles to please a thirst and a taste like yours. Heineken, America's #1 imported beer by far. And the taste will tell you why. Light or dark, and on draft. Imported by Van Munching and Company, New York. Why reach for anything less than a Heineken beer?
Heineken tastes tremendous. No wonder it's #1. More music, WLS. More music, WLS.
59 degrees. Chicago weather, low tonight 47. Partly sunny tomorrow, chance of showers late, and warming up to a high of 65. Well, we're leaving the 60s now, and we enter 1970, and the door is closed on the vault of treasured music, but it's open on a whole new world of music that we'll be getting into for the next few minutes now. And we'll start that with Simon and Garfunkel on LF.